see how my love can bring you peace. Come and see how my truth can set you free.
Hi, I'm Darnell Barkman, pastor at Yale United Mennonite Church, and I'm vice moderator of Mennonite Church, British Columbia. I just wanted to give you a quick update about how the Edmonton gathering went in Mennonite Church Canada's biannual assembly. I was part of a crew. Jorge Oaxaca, Kevin Barkowski, and myself drove for 12 hours straight from BC to Edmonton, and we stayed right near the event center in a hotel. MCBC had a full slate of delegates, some first-time delegates, and some long-time delegates. 3 highlights I wanted to share with you guys was being able to sit at the tables together and imagine how MC Canada's future will be. We now, after the first gathering in BC a number of years ago, are continuing in the regional church model. And so we're still figuring out how does each regional church, MCBC, MC Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and then MCEC in the East Coast, how do we all relate and interact with one another? Those structures are still being formed, and Doug Clausen and the moderator that we have are continuing with all the leadership across Canada to figure out how this will work. That was one highlight, seeing how our organization works and connecting and reconnecting after COVID restrictions are down a little bit. We chose, after Mennonite World Conference had some spread of COVID in Indonesia, we chose actually at the gathering to be masked the whole time. I think it was a wise choice, and we didn't hear of any COVID spread during the entire weekend. One of the other highlights was the music, the liturgy, the worship, and the prayer. To be together with our brothers and sisters from across Canada in Edmonton, hosted by Edmonton, was a fantastic, show of unity and time to reconnect after so many years of just tight restrictions. Finally, myself as a pastor, there was a major highlight during the pastor and church leaders gathering beforehand, where we were able to spend about 2 hours in guided prayer and worship at First Mennonite in Edmonton, where we continued to worship in silence and were carried through 4 movements of liturgy. It was so refreshing for us as pastors, as church leaders, both lay and formal. So thank you so much for supporting Mennonite Church BC, supporting our leadership. And as we continue to discern how to be the church in our time, we ask that you continue to pray for MCBC leadership and pray for the MC Canada Church as we continue to grow together as the church in our time in Canada and serve the world through mission, worship, and service.